This is Kaushik Gunda from Mobile Apps Programming, and this is our Sprint2 for the Bronco Chat app. And for the summary of this app for this week is Bronco Text app is a group chatting app where multiple users can communicate with each other and also can share and send data with each other. And for the overview of our sprint is we focused on Google sign in, and we also focused on the chat screen which the user can send messages between, and focus on the UI part of sending and receiving in the chat area provided, and also Google sign out functionality, and we also did some faster rules customly. Okay, for my part of this week, as a user I want to be able to see a welcome screen for my app where I can see the features of my app. Child user stories, home screen displays the name of a app in center, and home screen displays the logo with animations, and the home screen displays new Google sign in button. And the acceptance criteria is the app name should be displayed correctly, the Google sign out the logo should be user logo should be visible, and the Google sign in button must be pressed and it should work exactly as function given, and the Google sign in button should complement the UI style. So this is our Bronco chat app, and if you just perform hot restart, it just got restarted with beautiful animations. And so this is our welcome screen. We have login button, and we have register and Google sign in, and we did login and register for last sprint, and now this is the new one, Google sign in, and which complements the UI. Okay, so as a user I want to do a Google sign in so that I can text other users directly with my Google credentials only. So the child stories are the Google sign in page must be displayed, and it should ask us like which account I want to choose. The Google sign in page will display the previous Google accounts if we use before. The Google sign in page will display add other account, and it will be adding the new new account for Google Firebase Auth, and the Google sign in page will display the message to start continue. And the acceptance criteria is the Google sign in should be working as it should be, and the Google sign in should log into the correct account. The Google sign in should create an account in a Firebase Auth, and after sign in with Google we should be able to see the chat screen. Okay, so if I click the Google sign in button, it should present me with the pop-up to ask like what account should I use. Now I just got logged in with kaushik71@gmail.com, which I've already has. So if we see the Firebase Auth, we already have one with kaushik71@gmail with Google sign in enabled. Okay, for
So hi, this is Satyadantuluri, and As a user, I want to do logout so that no one can access the functionalities of the app. The child user stories are, as the login user, I want to do logout of the Bronco chat app. As a login user, I want to do Google logout from the app. The acceptance criteria are, as the user logout of the app, it should take us back to the welcome screen, which is our first screen of our app. As the user, When we log out, it should sign out of the account Firebase auth. As the user, when we log out, it should also sign out from the Google account. Now to show demonstration, this is our app bar, and now that cancel button is our logout button, and after clicking that logout button, we are logged out and moved to our initial page, which is our welcome screen as shown here. Now I will sign in again. So there are two users. Now I choose kaushik71@gmail.com. So this is our text screen. So as a user, I want to chat so that I can see or send messages to other users. As a registered user, I can see the text area at the center of the screen. As the user, I can see the text area at the bottom of the screen where user can type his new message. As the user, I can see a send button in the text area at the bottom of the screen. User can type and click this send button to send a message. As a user, I can see rounded rectangular message bubbles in the text area. As a user, I can see the mail ID of the user who sent the message. As a user, I can see the message bubbles in two different colors. As a user, I see the rounded bubbles on the right side with the blue background and has text as white color. So to show the demonstration over here, now the registered user can see the text area over here at the center of the screen, and we can see a text box at the bottom, and we can type a new message over here, and we can use this button to send the text. And as a user, we can see the message bubbles as rounded rectangles, and at the top we can see this message is sent by which user. And you can also see the user can also see the message bubbles in two different colors. One is blue and the other is white. And as a user, I can see the rounded bubbles on the right side with blue background, and on the left side we have them as white background.
So, as a user, I can see the rounded bubbles on the left side with a white background and has a text as black color. As a user who signed in can only type on the right side of chat screen. You'll get I can see the rounded bubbles on the left side with a white background and has a text as black in color. The user who assigned who signed in can see all his own typed messages on the right side of chat, and the user can see the other users typed messages on the left side of chat screen. As a user, I can see the previous conversations in the chat screen. As a user types a message and sends, that typed message should be cleared from the chat area and text area should be empty. So previously we logged in as Kaushik. So I'll show you my Firebase. If you say hi, this is from me, who is kaushik71@gmail.com, and if I it's taking time. So the collection messages will be created, and the sender will be Kaushik71, and the text will be hi. So uh, my friend will show how other user can log in, and
So now I'll log in at the rate gmail.com. So this is another mail ID, and I gave password as 123456. This is normal login, not Google login. And now that user will log in, and as previously Kaushik typed this, that is available on the left side. And now if the user types a new message, hey, and if he clicks the send button, then this message is sent, and that message is stored in the collection. And if the user types another message and clicks the send button, then instantly a new collection is a new document is created here, saying hello. So there are two messages from this user.
and if I just log in back to the other user as Kaushik71 again, I can see the changes. Now we are going to log in with Google sign in with the previous one, the Kaushik71 at Gmail. If I press Google sign in now, it will ask me again the Google sign in. So before Jan sent me messages from her account, right? My partner. So it's showing me hey in the left side of the app, and with white color, the different user face, and for me it's coming like hi. If I send hello again, it'll just get me hello in blue color. And also if I send any message after typing the message, if we press send, it will go, and my chat screen, my text screen will be cleared.
And to show demonstration with the other user, as this is group chat, multiple users can text with each other. So now I'm doing Google sign in with another account. So previously we did with Kaushik71 at the rate gmail.com. Now I'm using Kaushik95 at the rate gmail.com, and now I'm trying to sign in with this account. And now for the third user, he didn't type any messages, so there is nothing on his right side, and on his left side he can see all the text by the other users. There are previously we have two users, one is Kaushik71 at the rate gmail.com, and the other is John at the rate gmail.com, and all those messages are displayed at the left. And if he types another message as some hhh, and if I just click send button, and his message is shown on the right side, and the document is created here as a and to show the acceptance criteria, chart should be visible to all application users. Only 20 messages can be displayed at one time. We can't display more than 20 messages, and messages should be distinguished between sender and receiver. Now we are able to distinguish between sender and receiver, and message should be saved to the messages collection in the Firestore database. This we already demonstrated this before, and messages should be retrieved correctly from the Firestore database as message streams. So they are retrieved from the Firestore database as streams, and they are made into bubbles and displayed here. And the new messages are stored in the Firestore at the top, but here if we type a new message, the new message will be displayed at the bottom, not at the top, so they are in a sequence way.
Okay, so as a user, I want to update the database storage rules so that my Firestore database is secure. Okay, so we created a custom rules for our database. So if only the user who is logged in can be use the data, and the acceptance criteria as I stored the documents in Firestore, it should be updated without any issue, and it is going on. And the logged out user cannot access the Firestore and cannot check any of his other messages. As I store the document in Firestore, only logged in users can read the documents. So this is our Sprint2 presentation. Thank you.